Hello, we're back
Hi.
after a week of frozen hell.
Icewind Dale?
Yeah.
It's funny because all the shit hit the fan literally the week, like the day after, because everything hit the fan on fucking Monday, and my personal Icewind Dale session is on Sunday. So
You
we were like,
caused
all
it.
right, who pissed off Oriole? Like,
Honestly, she's just a big ass baby and she needs to get over it.
but
Why
yeah,
have
we're
you
back.
angered the
Hello.
Oreos?
We're back.
The Oreos.
Shame we couldn't be here last week, but we're here this week, and that's important. Everyone is fine. Everyone is good. I mean, we all obviously have power right now because of, unless someone can generate electricity from themselves. But yeah.
On a related note, I have to go.
Go like pump my hand crank generator for a bit.
Get on the bike.
All right, let me get through some announcements real quick. Usual things, obviously, in Too Deep on Tuesdays at 4 PST. Tomorrow is Infinite Horizon at, I always forget the time because it's PST and I'm terrible. I want to say it's 2 PST. I want to say that. Or is it 7? I've forgotten. How could I forget this? 6 PST. I knew it was like, it was a 2-hour difference in between hours. Yeah. Infinite Horizon tomorrow, 6 p.m. PST. Go watch it. It's great. It's awesome. And Ramblemancy, once again, 7 PST on Friday. The guest this week is Chance, one of the Emporium team leaders. No specific topic for this week, just chatting. Nice chatting. And one last thing, this week is the return of a Borderlands 2 stream with Bree Dedanen at 6 p.m. PST on Saturday. They'll be picking up where they left off, and Freeman will be joining for the first time ever, I think. Yes, ever.
Hell yeah.
Good for Freeman. Love that guy. Great, nicest guy.
Anyways, so we will do quick intros, starting with Liv.
Hey everybody, my name's Liv. You can follow me on Twitter at liveinaday. I hang out and do a whole bunch of TTRPGs, and I'll actually run through them at the end of the show. We'll keep it short and sweet right now. And I play Anar Gon. She is an Earth Genasi fighter with dreams of being a cavalier and maybe something else. But right now she's ready to party, I guess. I don't know. I don't think she's a fancy girl. I don't think she goes to many balls. So we'll see how this goes.
All right, Leah.
Hi, I'm Leah. I play Toko, the semi-Russian accented exo, so that I can get it. Okay. Full orc cleric who protects all and is the definition of chaotic good. With her shining baby Pegasus, Peggy for short, the flying snake. You can catch me at that geeky artist on Twitter and streaming on Sundays, this Sunday actually, every other Sunday, on our Derek P for a Curse of Strahd game called Oops, All Barovians at 6:30 EST, I believe. There you go.
Cool. And Lily.
Hi, I'm Lily. You can find me on Twitter at Lillianapolis. I play Gienna, the very gruff rogue of the party, with friends in unusual places. And Thursdays I am guesting in a game over on my friend DJ's channel, Night Raider Tea, as in the beverage, where I'm playing a blood hunter named Graves. We just got outfit redesigns, and they're really sexy. Yeah. Yes. She's a heavily armored, heavily armored, super edgy. Now she went from Halo aesthetic to Destiny aesthetic, so she has glowing parts on her. It's great. Check that out. And follow me on Twitter.
All right. Draku.
Hi everybody, it's me, Draku. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. That's really all that's going on in my life right now. Yeah, I've been missing playing video games because nowadays everything is online. So while Texas was out of electricity and internet, I had to sit at home and entertain myself offline, which is weird. So right?
I even go for a walk because it's like
in the snow.
Yeah, we don't know
In
what is snow.
in my
What is this?
Texas winter clothes. Yeah, I have nothing. So
I'm imagining Draku sitting in a corner rolling dice, going, "Come on,
please, like, oh yes,
I
here
mean,
we
better
go.
that than like trying to burn snow or whatever the hell that shit was.
Yeah,
Burn snow.
okay. Yeah, the firefighter in me can explain that entire video, so that was not fake. That's all I'm gonna say. But that's it. That's me. Hi. Mhm.
Controlled burn. All right.
I don't want to.
Cole.
I don't know what video you're referring to."
Brain rot, babes. Worms in the brain. I'll show you later.
All right. Cole,
Please do.
you're up.
I love her.
Oh, apparently you
Well,
are
take it from the
muted.
top one more time with feeling. No.
Oh no! Yes.
In your chat.
Oh, no!
Still nothing. All right.
Well, let me tell you about Cole. Cole is the coolest person ever. They do really great art. Put on your mic. Stop being shy. Put on your mic.
We're stalling for you. We're stalling. I'll do my thing while you do it.
Okay.
Chat,
Is it on chat?
Shade, please tell us.
Chat, let us know.
Oh
not
no!
Okay, what about this one? It's got to be one of these.
Eventually.
Yeah, you hit enough buttons, and they'll be able to hear
There
you.
we go.
Okay.
We got it.
Yay!
You hit
It wouldn't
the
be. It wouldn't be
buttons.
one of our streams if we didn't have some sort of technical
At least it's a
difficulty
minor
immediately.
technical issue, though. There's no
Yeah.
weird buzzing,
Yeah.
is there? It should be the right one. I think I.
It's a
I
good
know.
thing
No,
we
I don't-
get
I
chat
personally
feedback
don't
in
get buzzing.
time.
Yes.
Anyway, hi, howdy, hey.
Could you
I'm
imagine
Cole.
if this was pre-recorded?
I no. I play Shahara, a dancer bard. Really loves dancing and making friends, but every rose has its thorns.
Ooh. Sexy.
That's me.
She
Cool.
really is.
And lastly, and leastly.
No.
Nope.
Illegal. Illegal.
Fuck, we take 1 week off and you guys all just stop being professionals. That's crazy to me.
Bold of you to assume I was ever professional.
Yeah,
Aren't you our
honestly.
producer?
We're going
I said
to
what-
ignore
Please
last
see
week
what just
and
happened.
how much you bullied Drac during our show.
I get paid extra for that. I get paid the big bucks. I don't get paid at all. I don't
that
get paid at
secret.
all.
You guys are getting
Secret.
paid?
I was gonna say. I felt-
OnlyFans, but it's just bullying Drac. Sorry.
Only foes.
Only
All right,
foes.
hi, I'm Cullen at Cullen_T_Kelly on Twitter. I do like some other things, I guess. Which I'll get to all those at the end of the thing. We'll go ahead and get into it. Let us recover. So we'll see you right after the intro.
Sorry.
Go. Cool. Hey, hello. You're
Hi.
kind of covered. A little bit.
Wow.
Just a little bit.
Never.
A little bit.
We can't skip a week. It's just not like
There's extra giggly
I
when
miss-
we come back.
I miss y'all too much.
You
For my
forget the
pronouns.
last
Guys.
session we had?
It's
The last
because
session we had
the
was easily
chaos
worse
like
than that.
simmers over that week, and then there's just like an extra level that we have to
Listen, we gotta do it every week so we can get it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my pronouns are giggly bitch. I need to get it out.
Same. I'm
All
overly
right, so
enthusiastic all the time.
recap. Right, I need to recap what happened last session. What happened last session?
I got
you. There's,
I'm testing you. Testing you.
Ball is life.
How dare you expect a GM to know what happened the last of his sessions? You fixed at the bar. You did a lot of that. I remember that. And then you did some friends. You got your bartender. You got who the bartender was. You visited various different shopkeepers and the likes to get things set up. You kind of consolidated information. Griffin got the Griffin, or was that the session before?
Nope, got the
Got the
Griffin.
Griffin.
That was last session. Okay, good.
Had a
That was
really
last
good
session.
roll
Got
to make
Griffin
sure the
last session.
Griffin got along with the snake.
That had a good roll to make sure Griffin got along with Snake.
Snap.
Shield Guardians are expensive. Or glyphs are expensive.
The glyphs of hoarding are expensive, yes. They're like 200 gold a piece or something. And then, and you learned that you have a winter ball in a week.
And you invited us, of all people.
It'll
You're
be,
gonna
Oh, we got a
regret that.
bartender.
it'll be fine.
Yeah, got your bartender.
The bartender is
Cool.
my friend Brala.
I also got all the flowers arranged for, so don't even worry.
We traumatized Rala.
That,
A little
yep,
bit.
that whole scene, oh my god.
That. And yeah, that being said, you guys have a week of downtime to do whatever you wish before the ball. The bar won't be fully fixed up by then. It'll take about 2 weeks to fix up the bar, but this will get you halfway there.
Wonderful.
I was waiting for someone to sing Bon Jovi. I was like, I was just waiting for it, but no one.
I
Listen, we've got
resisted the
some
temptation for
self-control.
once.
Some self-control.
No.
Freeman almost did.
Hey! Listen, Freeman's got us.
So, is there anything you guys would like to do during your week of downtime?
Did we hire more people? Or was it just the bartender?
Just the bartender.
You just hired the bartender.
Okay, so we're all going to be the servers then.
Generally, the bartender can do service. Your poltergeist friend can also help with that.
Well, I mean, if we're
unless
trying
you
I
guys
don't-
wish
I
to
feel
find
like we're not-
specific individuals for your
Yeah.
servers and whatnot, it is assumed that you can find decently priced servers and cooks.
I don't know if we're like an
Decently
Applebee's. I
priced.
don't know if we need like a whole staff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
I think we're like
We're
small
just starting
local.
out.
Yeah.
Don't think we need that many people yet.
Oh, I remember we did confirm that the Griffin, Gehenna and I would be
Yes.
essentially security.
Yes.
That's yeah.
And I guess an R.
Beautiful.
Speaking of Anar, I think between hanging out and trying to bond with Palace, she is offering to help out with repairing the bar and stuff and like getting in that elbow grease. Cause like it's their bar and I think that like she probably has to get her hands, you know, she's not new to fixing things and trying to do shit. So
Is she the type she the type who's like, no, you're doing that wrong, let me do it?
no, not that.
Okay.
That's Kula.
'Cause-
That's 100% Kula.
That is
You're- yeah,
Kula.
fair.
Kula's supervising. I truly believe that with my heart. But no, Anar is more like, well, I mean, I don't see why I can't help. Like, I've got 2 hands. Like, let me roll up these sleeves. Let's get to work.
Yeah, all week
always
you
trying
guys
to
have
help
got
out.
people going in and out, doing repairs, making measurements, etc. There are a lot of them that are definitely surprised to be being given orders by a small kobold, but they consent nonetheless and work around. You guys definitely help them out.
Toko definitely argues with Kula on a few things, like, no, the aesthetic, it does not match the aesthetic. What are you doing? Oh, no, where did I go?
Dexter's lab is where you went.
My Dee
Why do you do this to me?
Didi, my laboratory.
It's been a week, okay?
All that snow, I
Professional.
thought you would have been immersed in the Russian, but
No, I took naps.
deserved.
That's it.
Very good.
It
You're,
finally
like,
got up to
hibernation?
30 degrees today, and like I was sweating.
Oh, it's like 50 degrees out here. It's 50 something degrees, and I was like walking around the National Mall today, like,
50
Jesus, it's hot.
It's 78 where I am.
It went from like 2 degrees to 78 in 5 days.
It's almost 80 degrees.
Nope, it's 30. It's like just freezing.
Yeah, it fits Waterdeep, which is
Yes.
cold. It's north.
I mean, it is winter in Waterdeep right
It
now.
is.
It
It
is
is
a
winter
winter
in
ball.
Mhm.
Chilly.
And Anar is helping build up this bar because the more hands on deck, the sooner we're done fixing this up and the sooner we can open. And so I don't see why not.
Yes, and then we can get patrons and we can make the monies
Exactly.
for all the money we just spent.
So hand me a hammer, let's go.
To be fair,
Okay.
we did steal most of the money that we spent.
You don't need
Shh.
to know that. Stop it. God.
We've already spent
It is
it. They
not-
can't fucking prove anything.
Not stealing, repurposing.
Hey, we already spent it. They can't prove anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now help.
So you guys are doing this, and you're hammering things, working. Shahara bursts open the door, and she's got an armful
Again?
of fabrics. Yes, of course. She's very loud. She needs
And
to
I
make her
dropped the
entrance.
Every time.
She needs to make her entrance known. So the doors
Like
fly
me in
open.
real life.
Yeah, as the doors fly open, there's like this poor halfling like carpenter that like falls backwards.
Anar drops her hammer and sits up straight.
Wilhelm scream.
And she's like walking by everyone, and she's like holding up different fabrics, and then she'll pick out a couple, and then so I think she's over at eeny meeny miny Kula first, and holding up different fabrics and just which one of these do you like?
He kind of eyeballs them. Just, I think this one goes with my scales.
I think
They are
so
very
too.
pretty.
Yeah, that's the one
Yes.
that I was going to pick. Excellent. I will let her know. Okay, and this one, Jana.
You look around and Jenna has dipped. Seeing you putting fabric up to Kula, she went, nope.
She ran.
Yeah.
You can't hide forever. I'll find you.
Yes, I can. And she's gone.
That's what she thinks.
My +8 stealth is otherwise.
Yeah.
Going over to Anar, it is like a rainbow of fabric. Which color?
I trust you. You probably know what's best.
Fluorescent pink.
No, that's not Anar. I'm trying to think. Oh no, so much weight has been put on my shoulders. Literally, I'm holding all this fabric.
I'm holding all these fabrics.
These fabrics.
Why can't I
think
hold all this fabric?
Anar sees
Literally any color.
Anar sees one that's like hanging kind of like closer to your shoulder, and so she reaches up and like kind of touches that one. And it's just like, yeah, this one will work.
Okay. This will be a lovely color on you.
Thank you. I should work. And she just leaves. She just goes.
You should. Yep. Okay. And then going over to Toko. Oh my god, like totally blanked. And then it says Emmerich on the bottom, so I was like, "Who's that?"
Every goddamn time.
I was like, "Toko."
That's our himbo waiter that we're
Barovian.
hiring in two seasons from now.
I'm so
He's from
sorry.
He's a Barovian.
Yes.
They
Excellent.
know
Oh my god, it fits
a
the
lot about
haunted
ale.
tavern.
Oh my
Ew,
god.
my buffalo accent came out. Did you hear that? Tavern. Gross. Anyway, ooh, nasty. Holding up and gesturing to Toko. Are there any colors that you like?
I am always partial to blue. As for the Gatis Luro,
It just looks
I love
like a
it every
chef's
time.
kiss every time.
It's like
Do you want
it's so
like
much better. It's like because some folks are like from the top to the tip, from the knob to the nip, but Toko's like blah.
it's like she does this and then she holds it up to the sky.
Hold on, Liv. What did you say?
Yeah.
I said what I said very clearly.
Heard her.
I've never in my life heard that before.
It's a shout out to my family. You know who
Oh
you
my-
are. You know what you did.
Oh my god, I almost fell. This chair's broken.
I think you may have confused the words shout out and call out.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope. It's a what's at the front of a book? A dedication.
yes.
Yeah. From the top to the tip, from the knob to the nip.
Stop.
Okay. Yep, that's a
Oh,
thing I've
God.
heard now.
So,
So
Excellent. I love it.
anyway, Toko.
Toko, would you like a more saturated blue or a desaturated blue?
I am not sure. You said you had friend who might have dress for me. Do they have anything that is in like the blue and the golds?
I can pick out 2 fabrics. I was gonna work out like actual like dresses because I have a friend who could do some custom stuff.
You said okay. So I really like those nice dresses you see sometimes with like the what is it called? Like corsetry, you know. So probably maybe like a fade from like a deep blue to a more crisp blue.
You have a very specific vision in mind. I think you should just come with me.
Yes, that would probably be the best.
Excellent.
Yes.
Do you want to help me find Jenna first?
Yes, I can grab her.
Good. Oh, she won't.
I'll hold her still.
She won't suspect you. Okay, I'll wait here. Tell her that I left.
Okay, go out front door. I go find Jenna. Or Johanna.
Where have you gone?
I'm about halfway to the boat.
You ran out the door.
No!
Thought
Go
you
out the
ran
window.
upstairs. Oh my god, you went through
I
that
did,
window.
and then out the window, and then back down,
Yeah.
and then
You
I feel like that would take
wild
time.
Animal. I love
I
it.
could
mean,
catch you coming out of the alley.
Toku, you go up and you see like almost a movie-esque. You see an open window and like a series of like old sheets tied together used to go out of them.
I peek out the window. She's still in the alley?
She's halfway to the boat by now. You can definitely see gone.
you see a
Unreal.
dust cloud in the shape of a drow.
She's escaped.
Damn it. No, at least I know
What?
where she went.
She has to come back eventually.
Well, luckily I know what color she likes already, so I'll just have to
yes.
make my best guess.
Good.
That's okay. Next time, I'll get her.
I'll get you, my pretty.
Honestly, though.
I just heard these boots are made for walking, so you know we're just array.
So, Jenna, you are going to the boat, the eye catcher.
Yes, I'm going to the boat, and I'm going to find my friend, the 2 friends. I remember one of their names. I remember Felrect. I do not remember the other.
Give me a moment.
Yeah. I remember the one I really don't like.
Yes.
I remember the one I really like.
So,
The one I'm just kind of friends with. I'm kind of...
Correct, and there is Kribbig. Just Kribbig.
Cool. Yeah. And I'm going to I'm not sure how well this fits which of their characters, but I think Felrect, based on what you described, is I'm going and complaining like, they're trying to get me fucking dressed up. And he's like, I got you, and gets one of the boss's like most absurd outfits and gives it to Jin.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You learn that the boss is out currently, but
Yeah.
you also get an idea that he has so many outfits he probably won't even notice this one missing.
Yeah. And she's just like in her mind is going, I should have just let Shahar do it. I should have just stayed.
Interesting.
Yeah. And I imagine the benefit and the reason I want specifically one of my boss's jackets because there's a lot of places to hide knives.
There it is.
Doubting
you
my
get-
ability as if I wouldn't give you places to hide your knives.
That's
Offended.
fair.
Yeah.
This is an all queer cast. Every formal outfit has
Opening up
pockets,
the closet,
please.
you
Fair.
get immediately get the idea that it's some sort of extra dimensional space. It's way bigger than it needs to be.
Yes.
But looking, there are just rows and rows of every kind of outfit imaginable, all incredibly flamboyant.
Yeah. Unfortunately, she is not stealthy enough to escape these two. Just casually. And so there ends up being a montage of her just trying on different like suit jackets and going, is this mushroom pattern? Like, what the fuck is this? Am I supposed to look like a mushroom? No, I'm not doing this. And
One of them probably just shrugs and says, he had the mushroom outfit for a while. I don't know what it was.
It was a phase, okay? We all have a mushroom
you
face.
know what? We all have a mushroom face. And other things you hear on this show.
I think we're hilarious.
Yeah. And I think they finally settle on one that we can get back to with the rest of the group. But does anyone else have any stupid designs they'd like to throw out for the montage?
Sequin cats.
Sequined cats. Probably has that, honestly.
Yeah.
Eels.
Eels. Also very good.
Literally like those psychedelic like ring rainbows.
Huh?
I like the idea of the eels being for he had to do a mission on a boat. And so he got something with
He had it
eels on
specifically made.
Yes.
Yeah. And all of the hats, by the way, in there are every one of them has some sort of feather in it. Just everyone.
Yes.
Are you talking
all
about
of
like
them.
the massive like
Oh,
pink
absolutely.
hats
All of them
with,
are
like,
those
the feather?
massive hats with a feather in it.
Yankee Doodle went to town.
riding on a pony?
Oh my gosh.
Well, I guess this one rode on a boaty.
There's several boots with various belt buckles, spurs, you name it.
Excellent.
All right. So,
Okay.
having picked out your outfit, anything else the rest of you would like to do?
I think most of Shahara's week is probably helping people with their outfits and making sure that it is exactly what they want.
I do, just because I think it'd be funny,
Liv,
want to
you
like.
gotta say it. Don't you hide it from me.
I just think it's so terribly awkward. I think it's just so much of an R standing perfectly still. Just yeah.
Posing.
Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, no, I think sure. Yeah, if you think.
I do genuinely want to RP like all the different.
You
Like
don't have to be so
the
stiff. We're
processes.
friends now. You don't have to be so stiff. It's okay.
I just I've never had anything tailored for me. I mean, I guess technically my uniform was taken in for me, but like handmade specifically for me, don't do that. Never done that. Never gone to a ball.
Are you nervous?
And little right now, yes.
Why right now?
Just I'm thinking about the ball, just like thinking about it, like visual,
Is it all the people?
yeah, the people that are gonna be there.
That's fair. I feel like crowds can... They're overwhelming, but I find it's easier when I'm around people I like. So, I think this one will be a lot easier.
I hope so. I mean, it is kind of nice, the idea of being with everybody else.
Yeah. I haven't been in Waterdeep for very long, but yeah, it's been
Do you like it?
better than I was. Better than where I was, yes. So it's very bright though, especially with the snow and the sun reflecting off the snow. It's just migraines.
It hurts your eyes.
Yeah.
You should see Waterdeep during the summer. It's beautiful.
Where's your favorite place?
Probably out on the docks.
You'll have to show me sometime then. I'm not around the docks very much.
Yeah, I'd really like that.
There was a place that I passed through when I was on my way here. It's just outside the city, but it's this little meadow, and it's I set up camp there before I got here, and it was really nice. So
I haven't really been outside of the city ever.
There's damn it, they found Jenna. Sorry, damn it. Couldn't keep a straight face for it's there's not a whole lot, and I guess it's quieter for sure, but no, the city has its charms. And when we're at the ball, there's a courtyard at the Belanges, and if you need to escape, you can go out there. I'll show you. It's sort of tucked away, but yeah, if it gets too overwhelming, there's a place to go. And you're safe. You'll be with us.
Great. With us, with everybody, yeah.
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 This color is really nice on you.
You have great taste, so like I said, I trust you.
It's kind of fun. It's almost kind of like, I don't know, my da was a painter. And while he worked with paintbrushes, I always liked, I guess, like, dressing people up is almost like painting to me. It's fun. It's a fun way to express yourself, you know?
So you do more than just dance?
I mostly dance. I just like colors.
You do dance very well.
I've trained for a very long time.
Oh well, you're dancing at the ball, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I really look forward to seeing that.
I'll have to show you some of my tricks.
Yeah, maybe if we dance together, you could show me.
I would love to dance with you.
Really? Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's not so different from fighting. In a way.
I don't know about that, but like I said, I trust you. So
I'm glad.
Probably around this point, Kula walks in with some sort of something that they're going on about.
And now you left the table half finished. You need to go finish it.
Oh, I am so sorry, Mr.
Yes,
Kula.
chop.
Yeah, and Honora like comes. I feel like she was standing on a chair or something. She damn near falls down trying to get off with like all this overlapping. No, don't you dare! Don't you dare!
Yes.
Do it.
Yes, I catch you. Gotcha. It's your turn.
You've fallen for her.
Anar
Ah. Wow, I can't believe I'm captain of a new ship, guys.
Wait, y'all gay.
That was me.
Is that in chat? Oh,
That was me.
damn it, Lily.
Damn it, Lily. Yeah, Anar just freezes entirely, just as a system, as a person, just stops functioning in a moment, and then just like jerks up, turns to Kula, and just like table, and leaves. Just leaves.
Oh, I was gonna ask. Oh, okay.
It is
Are you still wearing the tailored stuff?
Oh, I don't know. I think I took it off and then left.
Yeah. There's probably like one of those. What are those? The like changing divider things.
Screens. Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably one of those. Well, it's a good thing. And then I'm gonna hold out my hand for Kula.
Well, what? No, I must get back to work.
Just really quick, I just need to make sure that it fits. Okay? Real quick.
On that, and I'm assuming chair is like eye level to him.
No, you don't have to stand on that. I'll come down to you.
Okay.
And I'm gonna, take the special outfit, which will be revealed at the party, so I'm not gonna say anything. And just like making sure like all the measurements are right and probably takes a little bit longer than you'd like, and I feel like it scurries off eventually. Like
Y'all know the cat that they put the piece of cheese on the cat's face and it like breaks? Like that's Kula right now. It's just like frozen, eyes wide, just like not moving. Like if I move or if I stay still, then I'm safe. Like, so yeah, he'll just stand there.
And done.
Hail just straight out, just like. Oh.
There's a theme in this party.
Awkward for
just
two
like,
completely different reasons.
Is this how they get like fitted above ground? This is weird.
I'm confused. And they tell me that my people were really cold. I don't know. I think we're a lot more friendly. No kidding. Friendly is not the right word. Anyway.
So, anything else people would like to do during this downtime?
I guess Toko goes in.
Alright.
For the fitting?
Yeah. If you've got something you want to do there, go for it.
Okay.
As cool as finishing up, like just are we done? Is this okay?
And there you
baby
go.
suit.
You're all good.
Okay. Not baby! And he like scurries as fast as you've ever seen him move, like gets out of that room past Toko.
It looks adorable.
No! Keeps running.
You sounded like a husky trying to sing.
Like
More
when
like an upset cat.
Like when Yoshi loses in Mario, in Mario Party.
Oh god. Kula Yoshi confirmed.
Remind me to do my Yoshi
Listen-
impression at some point.
Listen, they're both tiny. They're both baby dragons. Coincidence?
Baby
I
brain.
think not.
Kula just read Yoshi confirmed.
Well, now we've got to make it a meme.
Yoshi!
Oh, I need to find my Yoshi collection for next stream.
What?
So
Yeah, I have a collection of
probably
plush
during
Yoshis.
this week, Rala is almost like practicing with your poltergeist bartender, and to the point where like Rala is literally like being like, and like we'll toss a cup through the air, and it'll just like stop midair if the poltergeist catches it and moves it elsewhere.
Excellent.
That's awesome that they're getting along. I love it. Yes, Rala, yes.
It's literally like mixing the drink, keeps the mixer closed, tosses it in the air, poltergeist grabs it, pours out the drinks. It's a system they've gotten down at this point.
Oh, that's super dope.
Oh my god, we're gonna be so great on fantasy TikTok, guys. We're gonna do crazy.
I'm so excited.
1, 2.
Whenever Jenna comes back to her room, there is a very dark purple suit jacket hanging on the door, and it's very subtle because she knows you like to do the sneak. So there's probably like some sort of like pretty silvery pattern, but it's like you can probably only see it like in the light. Like it's like very subtle. And for you. And whatever else you wanted on it. I feel like she knows you well enough that she would add little details. There's pockets inside.
Excellent. That's actually really similar to the idea that I had too.
I got you, babe.
Same wavelength. Toko wanted a scene with Shahar.
Oh, yes.
All right, I muted. Toko probably comes in for a fitting or something, and Toko just kind of looks at the chair as like, do you want me to stand on that?
Probably not the best idea.
Yes. Then you would not be able to reach my massive shoulders.
Okay. And hands you fabric. Go try this on?
Yes, okay. She goes behind the screen and you hear struggling noises.
Do you need help with the armor?
No. And she comes out and she kind of is like, it may be a little tight, a little restrictive, I guess. I'm not used to things that, Hold on. Can I see some scissors?
Yes. And she'll grab fabric scissors.
And she grabs them, and what she does is she'll immediately go from hip to floor on both sides of the skirt to make two extremely high slits. It's like, and like it's like moving her legs around. Much better. And like there's like the drapery off the thing. And so she's like, yes, probably should do something so they do not go up further. But that is much better.
I can take care of that.
Fantastic.
I'll make sure to stitch it. And is there anything else? Does everything else feel okay?
Could this be more open? I feel pressed. And I don't think I've ever worn a corset.
That's okay. How about down here?
Oh, the whole middle part.
So down here.
Yes.
Okay. She'll put the pin in there. Okay, so I will cut it there, and I will stitch this, and should be almost done.
Yes. I like all the little touches, the little things. It is very nice. I don't think I've ever worn anything this nice. Most parties back home were just bonfires where you got drunk and you woke up in another cottage. So,
I mean, everybody loves a good bonfire.
Exactly. This is definitely more fancy than I am used to, yes. I'm excited though.
You'll be fine. It'll be fun.
Like,
do you get
I
nervous?
hope you don't regret it.
Do you get nervous around people?
Maybe a little. I know I can be a lot per se. Loud, a little abrasive, and trying to be too friendly. And I'm sure some people don't have a good idea of orcs. I've actually never met another orc. Well, I mean, I know a half orc or two, but not any full orcs.
Really?
Yes. Yeah. So it's a little odd, and people tend to find me a little odd.
I think we're all a little odd in our own way. You'll be just fine.
Yes, that is true.
Trust me.
Gehenna does scare me a little bit.
She probably should.
Yes.
I won't sugarcoat that one.
Yes, yes. Also, I will say, in this dress, you can see just how many scars are on her. Like a bite mark on her calf.
Oh, they've been noted. Noted.
So, she doesn't seem shy about any of them or anything. Yeah, but I genuinely appreciate these. I tend to have very plain clothing to go underneath the chainmail.
It's fun to get dressed up sometimes, you know?
Yes, I hope I get to wear this again sometime.
There'll be other balls, and then we can try different colors, and it'll be a whole thing. I'm really excited about it.
Oh, I will get another one, not just this one again.
Unless you want to wear it again. Nothing wrong with that.
I guess I just didn't realize you needed more clothes.
Sometimes I just change the colors of them, if I like them, if they're comfortable. So, that's the thing we can do too.
Yes.
Okay. Go get changed again. I will go fix it up, and
Can you help me get out of it?
Yes. And
Okay,
she'll
great.
undo some of the ties and help you out.
Yay!
Very cute.
It's like, also, if Kula shouts one more order at me, I'm punting him out the window. Baby or no, I will punt him.
He's not a baby.
I know.
He's just really tiny.
But do you see how he squirms when I say it? It's great.
I won't tell him that you said that.
Also, I will let you know that I did use a little bit of extra money to get Kula 2 beds. The first one that is going in his room is a crib.
Oh,
And don't
dear.
worry, we also got the normal one.
About that. I forgot.
Yes.
Oh dear.
It is for joke, okay? He is going to get actual bed unless he likes the crib. You don't know. Then we'll just have
That's
extra
fair.
bed.
That's fair. I guess we don't know.
I just think at least one other person should know. Don't snitch.
Lips are sealed. Won't say anything.
It's like in SpongeBob when Mr. Krabs goes back to his mom's house and has the race car bed still.
Exactly.
Unbelievable.
Listen,
Will not respect this man.
Choco is only here to humble Kula, okay?
Humble or
he
drag?
needs it, so.
Oh, why not? Porque los dos.
¿Por qué no los dos?
That one. Porque,
So,
porque no los dos.
unless there's anything else you guys have in mind that you'd like to do before the ball,
I
one thing
would like to see my friend, my other friend, my
the other
spooky friend.
other friend, spooky
Oh,
friend.
spooky.
Yeah,
Yes.
so you make your way through the sewers like you did before, knowing the direction this time, and you are greeted by a couple goblin guards who hold up their tiny little spears, and then "Ah, who are you?"
You fucking know who I am. I'm here I've been here before. I'm here to see Nylor.
The goblins look at each other. You know him? No, you know him? And
Her.
then, yeah. Well, yes, right. They both look incredibly embarrassed by that. Yeah, go.
Good. Yeah. And continue in.
All right. You see Nylor. As you enter, he's probably what's a good way to put this? Communing with one of the small brains. Very clearly, searching it for information or implanting information within it.
Using his flash drives.
Yes,
His pet
using
flash drives.
his small little flash drive pets.
Yes. I love them.
Alrighty.
Hey!
And he says, "Oh, you've returned. I assume this is about more training." As he puts the intellect devourer down, and it scurries off.
There's something big going on soon. I don't want to mess it up. I want to see if I can get a little better, get a little more consistent, see if I can help out a little more.
Right. Well, let's begin then. As he, like, there's several intellect devourers kind of walking around, and he kind of, like, makes a hand motion, and they all scurry out of the room. That's right. Now, the first thing about psionics is anyone can do them. It's a matter of power of the mind. Focus comes more naturally to others. Creatures such as myself have an innate ability. As such, it comes very easy to us. Humanoids, on the other hand, tend to have a more difficult time.
Yeah. I've seen some who can do pretty impressive shit, though.
That they can. Not without much practice, though.
Yeah.
Now first, just focus your mind as hard as you can. Manifest whatever it is you want to try and manifest.
She closes her eyes and just calms and thanks and goes to her happy place is the wrong word, but the place where she feels most comfortable, and that's back at her home underground training with her weapons, with her daggers. And that's where she's always been able to focus and relax. And that's what she's trying to manifest in this moment.
All right. Go ahead and make a straight intelligence check for me.
Find where I put my dice tray. Using the gay die, as always.
Excellent.
Ooh, that's actually fucking solid.
Big money, big money.
Yeah. That's a 19.
19. As you focus, you can almost feel something gripping in your hand as there's this kind of, like, you open your eyes and there's this bit of flicker of kind of purple pink energy in your hand, and then it flickers out. And Nihilhorror looks at this and he is potential. Try again. This time when you're in the heat of battle, someone you love is about to be killed. Stop it. As he probably projects this image into your mind, quite literally, of just someone you care about in grave danger.
Yeah. And she instinctively just partially, like, goes to reach into one of the we joke that she has the bandolier of daggers, and she sort of fights that instinct, and instead, like she would flick something in her offhand, she tries to focus and send something thrown in the direction of this projected foe.
Go ahead and make another intelligence check, this time at advantage.
Ooh.
This is so cool.
It's an 8.
8 advantage?
I rolled a 4 and a 7. So
as you attempt to manifest something, you see that kind of same flicker fly through the air, and it impacts the image, but the image just kind of like fades away as if is not being projected. It can be hard sometimes. Practice and focus is needed. Oftentimes it manifests best in the moment. But this is a good start. Keep practicing.
thank you. I'll keep practicing.
And he nods and summons his intellect devourers back in, picking one up and going back to that same process of inscribing almost considering you've seen him use arcane things, probably using these intellect devours as some form of spell book.
Ooh. Fun. Yeah. I think she stays nearby to ask for like tips. Occasionally, like if there's, something, if she starts to wander off and, he can sense it, he may like get her back on track, but I think she stays for a little bit. And then heads back out.
Eventually, Jenna returns, and unless you guys have anything else you'd like to do, the rest of the week goes by. The repairs are being done. By this point, all of the kind of like exterior structural repairs have been done, so it's there's not like a draft. You've gotten rid of all of that. Any debris has been cleared out, that sort of thing. Now it's just a matter of interior. But eventually, the night of the ball comes. And you all probably, I'd imagine, gather in the incorporeal.
Hell yeah.
And we'll go ahead one by one as you walk down the stairs or come out of a doorway. What do your outfits look like? We'll start with Jenna.
Okay. Jenna comes down in this sort of dark purple, almost like wine purple. Pants. Under it is just sort of a plain white shirt, kind of unbuttoned the first two buttons. And under that is a sort of similar wine purple vest, but on this vest are, wild shapes that shimmer with a sort of darker purple. And they catch in the light almost like a there's a t-shirt I've seen that's like it's black with shiny black on it that says Star Wars, and you can see when the light catches it, but for the most part it just looks like a plain black t-shirt. It's like that but with purples and like swirly, almost not quite paisley patterns, but like proto paisley, pre-paisley. And that's the vest that she got from her boss's wardrobe. And over that is the jacket that Shahar gave her. The dark purple with the silver sort of trim that's a little more inlaid, so when the light's not catching it, you can't really quite make it out. And as it approaches the wrists, it kind of swirls into this like pattern that like closes off on the back. It like aligns with each of the tendons on her hands. If she's, hands at her sides, and it kind of comes in, and there's a little pocket she can flick a dagger out of.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Right.
And she's, kind of shows off and is like, yeah, thank you, Shah. Looks great.
All right. Next, we will go with Toku.
Yay!
I have no
Okay,
rhyme or
so
reason for
Toko
order. I'm just going.
comes out. Well, I mean, I guess she's already out, but she actually comes out in a floor-length blue gown that's kind of probably like a silk, because there's a sheen to it, so there's like it goes between like a deeper blue and like a light crisp blue, depending on the lighting, with gold trim along. It's definitely off the shoulder because it wasn't going to fit on top of her shoulders. And so it's a trim that kind of goes across here and then also along her around her hips. And it's that usual kind of medieval gown you usually see, except the sleeves have been torn open, start here, or I'm sure they've been hemmed at this point, so they kind of billow out behind her arms, as well as the two extremely high slits on each side of the skirt, which are held together with this kind of corseted golden ribbon, as well as the front. That usually there's like the white piece behind the corset like thing. Well, there's not anymore. That's her whole stomach, again with like the golden ribbon. And actually, if you will look in the gallery in the Discord, there is a spoiler warning so that anyone who isn't watching right now won't be spoiled. And obviously, you can actually see the art I did of it.
It's pretty good. It's damn good.
All right.
And she's also got, for the first time, because usually her dreads are all to the side in kind of a thick brass ring. It's actually all down and flowing like over her shoulders, still to one side, so you can see the symbol of Luru that is branded into the side of her head. And like I said, she does have all of her scars readily visible. So she's like, I think this turned out very well. I don't think I was able to get shoes that worked with it. I have big feet. But she probably had like either blue or golden ribbon that she essentially just wrapped around her feet and kind of up her leg a little bit. That I didn't include in the image. But that's as good as you're gonna get for shoes, because she usually wears big ass like boots ready for like stomping.
Stop it.
Alrighty. What does Kula's outfit look like?
Oh, precious little Kula. Okay, so Kula starts waddling his way down the stairs, and he has gone for a very beautiful tartan kilt. It's blue and green patterned to really kind of contrast with his red scales. And his top is a nice black jacket, with like the sleeves are a little long, but that's okay because it complements him very well. And for his little kilt pin, he has actually removed the Gond symbol that he usually has on his cloak, and he's kind of pinned it on his kilt as his little accent piece. And he definitely has a sporran because he's got to keep all of his artificer stuff with him. So that was his pockets that he got with his outfit, was this beautiful little bag. And he, no shoes, but black fabric kind of in the sense of a sock almost, but it's wrappings. But he has his little clawed feet just kind of wrapping on the floor because he too could not get any shoes that look nice on his little kobold body. So yeah, he just kind of like comes down the stairs and kind of like gives a look around and he takes the goggles like off of his forehead and like stuffs them into the bag, and he just kind of brushes himself off. It fits very nicely and I can still move, and he does like little kicks with his legs.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. How's the kilt interacting with the tail?
So I'm imagining he probably wrapped it with a little extra loose on the backs just so that his tail wasn't just poking it up the whole time. And then the excess he has thrown over his shoulder too, by the way. So he's very traditional Scottish outfit kilt. Looks adorable in my head, so.
A1.
A good question. Is he wearing Volo's hat?
Oh no, yes.
A big old hat.
Excellent.
Perfect.
So yeah, after he scrambled and put the goggles in, and he probably just like stood there for a second like, no, I still need something on my head, and like sprinted back up the stairs, and then probably another person came down, and then at some point he came back down, and it's Volo's giant hat on his head, and if someone stops him, he won't wear it, but he's gonna wear it for now.
He just keeps like pushing it out of his eyes.
Yeah, just pushing it back up, trying to balance it on his horns so that it kind of like sits properly.
Oh my god, I did forget to mention there's like leaf embroidery on Toko's outfit, but
Yes.
but he's adorable. I can't
love
wait
him.
to humble him.
I can't wait for
Time
y'all
to-
to humble him. He's very
Time
proud of
to-
himself right now.
Let's play Bully the Lizard.
Bully the baby.
No.
Tuesdays.
All right. So, what does Anar's outfit look like?
So, as Anar first comes down, you would think that she's just like wearing a fairly simple dress. Like, she's got kind of like the sort of puffed sleeves, and there's like a modest neckline with like kind of uh like a sash, not like a full sash, but like a piece of fabric to kind of separate, like, oh, here's the bodice and then here's the skirt. But as she's like actually going down the steps, you realize it's not a skirt, they're just two really big pant legs. She's doing like the whole pantsuit, but it looks like a dress because the pant legs are so flared. um and it is all like the color, like almost like a terracotta red, like almost like a brick red, but as it like catches in the light, there's a gold shimmer to it, to kind of like contrast her already like silvery blue natural look. And the back is completely empty. It is just like, it would be an open back, but there's a whole connection of like crisscrossing ribbon that matches the color of the dress that just ends in like a sort of a big bow with the tails just like trailing down behind her. And her hair is actually down. Most of the time Anar wears her hair in like a ponytail, but her hair is actually down. And have you ever seen like when lava cools and you can see like the rivulets of the lava? That's kind of what her hair looks like, because she is an earth genasi, so her hair kind of works a little bit different. So it's, instead of like the curls kind of being loose, it's almost like finger waves, but you know, that sort of cooled lava effect. And that's what her hair actually
Amazing.
looks like when it's down.
I love her.
And last but not least, what is Shahara's outfit?
Shahara is staring at Anar. But Shahara is in her usual red and gold ensemble. She's got this, the top is sleeveless, and there's like a sheer fabric that drapes down, so when she's like twirling things, there's, you know, swishy fabric. It's a high collar, so it covers up her neck tattoo, and it is this like, the fabric is red, and it's like this gold filigree and like paisley pattern on the vest, and it's like kind of open like under the chest where the belt comes, and like then it like flares out. It's like a coat, like train sort of thing. And she is in, I didn't finish designing the full outfit, so I think she's in I almost think it's like, part of me almost thinks it's like a dancer's leotard, or it's pants. And instead of shoes, she actually, I'm pulling a Dragon Age elf thing because I just like the aesthetic, but it's like the toeless and heelless. And on her flesh leg, she's wearing one of those, and it's like crisscross tied all the way up, and that comes up to her thigh. And then her prosthetic leg is a very nice, it's white in color and with gold and silver, and the calf part actually has like parts like cut out, and it's like this really prettily carved like filigree on the leg, and it's like very delicately done. And that's Shahara.
I love all of these characters so much.
I know, it makes
We're
my
gonna steal the show.
makes my chest hurt.
God, I wish we had fan art.
Soon, I'm working on it. I don't have time to
No,
draw.
you don't count.
Damn it.
You all,
You
As
are
you
part
all-
of the show.
you all convene within the inn portion, the bar portion of the incorporeal, all ready to go. We'll say, I'd imagine, considering the Belanges, they've probably sent a horse-drawn carriage for you all.
Ooh. Fantasy limo.
Yeah, because, I mean, Shahar is the entertainment. They need the entertainment to get there.
Fair.
Shahar and her +5.
I don't have a +1.
Yeah.
We're just security. That's what we're here for. We're security.
Smoking hot security.
Yeah.
That got me so much.
You're right, and you should say it.
And I did.
Yes.
All right. So, do you all head out?
Sex security.
Whoever said that,
We leave.
pun jail.
We're leaving.
Pun jail.
We're leaving.
All right, you all get in your horse-drawn carriage. It doesn't take long to get there, as the estate's actually more or less right around the corner. But you head there, and eventually the gates are open. Some of the various nobles in Waterdeep are allowed to have not necessarily their own military, but their own set of guards and armed guards. Some of them are standing guard outside. You see various other horse-drawn carriages with all sorts of nobles from across Waterdeep disembarking and walking in through the courtyard, which is so very delicately and nicely decorated. And as you all step out, I think we're going to take a break right there and come back in
Okay,
10
okay.
minutes.
All right.
See you soon, everybody. Get water, make a adult drink if you can, and let's come back and party.
Use the bathroom while you can.
So that
That part.
we're back. Hello. We're back. Again.
Gay heist.
Yeah, gay heist. Also gay winter ball.
Yes.
I just looked through chat and saw a couple outfits and I'm dead inside. In the best way.
Bruh.
Didn't plan that at all.
Did not plan that. Did not plan that. I was sitting here thinking, what color would look good on an R? And I was like, blue's too matchy-matchy. Let's do something different.
Red and gold.
Stupid bitch. That's what I am.
No.
I support your choices.
So, where we left off, the party
Love
had
yourself.
just gotten out of their carriage to attend the winter ball at the Belanges. You all see various nobles walking in, some with dates, some without. Others just attending for the sake of attending. And yeah, what would you all like to do?
Are there any pretty ladies?
There are many pretty ladies.
So many.
I mean, we showed up with one.
Yeah, at least 3.
Yeah.
We also showed up with a lot of pretty people.
Well, at least 3 other than you.
That's true. Honestly, Kula, wait a minute.
Who they
I'm
were
sorry.
taken?
Let's take a quick pause. We need to rewrite this scene. So, look at me. I'm the GM now. As the party pulls up to this ball, the fucking carriage door swings open. A kobold in a kilt and a big ass hat walks out, and 4 hot women, all gigantic compared to him, trail after, almost like a harem, but no one's really 100% sure what's going on. And all of these lords and all these ladies and all these wonderful beings of grace are looking around like, what?
But with at
But
least
listen,
guys,
none
you're
of these
getting
women
eyes.
look straight.
None of these women look straight. So then it's
So they're like, that's not
maybe-
right.
maybe what's going on?
and with at least 3 of them, they look like if you said that to them, you'd die.
Yep. The only one who looks somewhat like they belong here, or no, what fairly like they belong here, is Shara. She's surrounded by
she
others.
does.
Okay.
Also, really quick, it was pulled up that this is the harem anime cliche, and I agree because it looks like the main character does not deserve any of the women that are accompanying him. So,
Exactly.
and I say that with nothing but love for Kula.
Oh, say it as much as you want.
Kula,
He does
Kula
Give
looks
him
like a
gummies, he'll
grumpy
forgive you.
Oh my god.
Looks like a grumpy history teacher, Scalesona. Yep, I said that.
We give the game back to you, Colin.
Back
Here you
over to
go.
you, Colin.
When you borrow something
Back
from
to
your
you,
friend and
Colin.
you return it busted as fuck, here you go.
Yeah, you guys probably drawing eyes as you step out.
I think I would lead them inside.
You gently nudge Kula out of the way so
Yeah.
you can walk
And you
in
see
front.
the essentially what's used to be like a very large dining room has been converted more or less into a ballroom of sorts. There's a large stage. And there are many, many people around, just in and around the entire house itself. The house has multiple stories, but everyone's sticking to the first four. Up floors are off limits, so to say.
I feel like
The
they're
party's happening
like,
downstairs.
you know, like at a museum where if they're like working on like a section of it, they have like those velvet
Yeah.
things
exactly
with the don't go up here. Yeah. That's what I imagine.
Yeah, and probably standing guard is the Belange's half-orc bodyguard. Not in fancy attire at all, just in full armor. Standing guard at one of... his name's Hrabaz. He's just standing guard at one of the stairway upstairs, essentially. And there are a couple guards in and around doing their usual job of just watching over the place. But other than that, what do you guys like to take around, and who seems to be attending this ball of sorts?
I feel like Shahara is like, oh my god, wait, I should have had this pulled up because I named the people in the family and then promptly forgot everyone in the family. So
You're valid.
that was smart. It would help if I picked like normal names. I don't know what that's about. I don't know how to do that.
Oh, there's only 4 here. I've already written in that there are 4 currently here.
Oh, okay. So
No need to worry.
okay.
Looking around, you can easily find the 4 members of the family that are attending. Cyril, the the patriarch rather of the family. He's just kind of hosting, going around, chatting with people here and there. I think Marine is how you spell her, is how you pronounce her name. The matriarch of the family. She's the one. She's keeping folks entertained, mingling a lot more than her husband. Then, of course, there's the 2 eldest, Pierre and Maud. 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 And they are also just mingling amongst. Maud looks less than enthused to be here. Pierre looks like he's having a fun time, though.
So that's Maud and Pierre. Maud looks like she's really grumpy, but she's actually really nice. She just doesn't want anyone to know. And then pointing out like a couple other people that I know, like, okay, they're okay to talk to. This person, they're kind of mean sometimes. I don't think they mean it, but like just a heads up. Like,
one person
Jenna,
you guys
don't stab
actually-
them.
One person you guys notice walking around actually is Rainer. Rainer Neverember. He is here. He's a noble, of course, and he's just going around chatting with people. He's in a very nice, like, just a very nice suit. Nothing super fancy.
Rainer, hello. We are here
Oh.
as well. Hello.
Hello. And he excuses himself from the group he was talking to and comes over to you all. Oh, didn't know you'd all be here.
Neither did we.
I didn't expect you to be here either.
Oh, well, just here to chat amongst people.
I
People know
haven't seen
things.
you at previous gatherings. I don't think.
Decided after the whole, brush with death thing, spice it up a bit.
Not a bad choice. Food here is always really good.
That it is. It's very nice.
I think they just imported some special wine. I can't remember exactly what it's made of, but I did taste it. It's pretty good. I can recommend that.
I'll make sure to try it then. I assume you'll probably be performing tonight, then? Yes.
Yes.
Good. Well, look forward to it. And he heads off to chat up a couple other nobles around.
Okay, bye.
I totally didn't spill my drink.
Is oh my god, I'm gonna butcher this name. Gilvester here?
Joster's not here.
Gilvester, okay.
Who's that?
Don't worry about it.
Is there anyone I recognize here?
You know, Davil probably is actually attending. Davil is in a very just nice and somewhat flamboyant suit.
It's
Walking
unusual.
around, talking with, just chatting people up. You get an idea. He's probably here, chatting people up, getting contacts, getting information, that sort of thing. It's the thing he does.
She'll go harass him later.
Is Rala here?
Yeah, they are actually in attendance. Yes.
Yay!
They're probably standing awkwardly, like doing that thing where they kind of like don't know anyone here and are standing awkwardly over by like the drink table.
Excellent. Big mood. Big mood.
I'll get them. I'll get them.
I imagine there's no one I know here.
No, there is not.
Yeah. It'd be wild.
Yeah, the mind flayer shows up in a beautiful outfit.
A long flowing dress.
Each tentacle has one of those like weird.
As a ring. Yeah. it's
No,
got,
no,
like, a ring on
like
it.
the ring, but like the weird like cigar holder thing from. I'm thinking Sabrina the Teenage Witch, the little cigarette holder. I'm sorry.
Kula is going to kind of like strut around like he owns the place, because that's what he do. But specifically be looking for anyone that might look like the shady people that he and Jenna saw going into the estate. You cut out a little, sorry.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay.
So
Is
here,
this the first roll of the game?
Well, that's a 5.
Looking around, no one seems to immediately catch your attention.
My hat's totally like, I'm like having to adjust it as I walk around.
here's a wrinkle I've just remembered. He knows what I look like. from session 0. We met face to face. There was no disguise.
If you are looking for Urstel, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is Ursula
So I think I'm
here?
gonna try to
That's what they're looking
Not.
for.
Ah,
look for Urstel.
Alright, that's fair.
Yeah,
Do like the opposite.
yeah.
Yeah, after the lap, Kula would kind of sidle over to Jenna. I do not see any of our people. And he like does a weird wink. From before. Not yet. I will keep looking.
Jenna kind of takes a second to register because she could only see one of Kula's eyes at a time.
So it's just the dramatic nod to the side.
Yeah. And just like she takes a second to, okay, that was a wink. And then
Nice, and they're double natural 20s. Jesus.
we should
Are we about to die?
yeah, we just get shot, both of us with darts.
Jenna just get made? Like, uh-oh.
Yeah. He's gonna be like, good. I'll keep an eye out as well, but probably not gonna engage. We're gonna do my best to actually stay away from that area, because I'm a very pretty but recognizable face.
Ah. But you're wearing a completely different outfit.
disguised.
Do you wear glasses?
It's nighttime, right? Like this is evening.
nighttime.
It's
It's
dark.
It is dark.
Oh, I can see you better than I usually do right now.
Oh, same, yeah.
Yeah.
It's so bright all the time here.
Pretty
It's
fits
so
to the party
bright.
of sunlight sensitivity.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
like
especially
it's
in
like
the winter when the snow.
yeah, right? It's insane.
Especially when the snow is up to your face, and then it's just bright everywhere.
I don't get what
I-
you guys are talking about. Like,
Yes,
I-
you just need to get
everything-
used to it. See, I
Fine.
spent so much time in the sun. Now I do have some issues seeing far away.
So you do
But
need
I'm sure it's fine.
glasses.
Right. Okay. So
Just
we.
stare at the sun until
No,
you
that's-
to show dominance.
That's a.
No, I don't.
What? What?
That isn't
It
it.
worked for me. It worked for me.
That's probably why you can't see far away.
Yeah.
No, but I can see in the day better.
That's
Well,
true. I can see fine.
At least it
during the
doesn't hurt
day.
anymore.
Do you see a purple
Did it
ball
used to?
in your vision when you look around?
Yes, how did you know? No, I do not see a purple ball.
Well, why did you say that you did?
It is called a joke. Babies do not understand.
Not a baby, but I don't understand because not funny. And he like turns and like swishes the kilt and like struts away.
Maybe he
The
doesn't.
feather. I'd like to imagine the feather slaps your leg.
She's like kicks him in the butt, like lightly.
Glares, just death glare.
She just grins at him.
Oh, Madonna mia.
We are friends. We have good relationship. It's fun.
He extends a single finger in your direction as he walks away.
Fun though.
Oh.
Thumbs down.
That's the finger. That's it. He just thumbs. That's innocent. That's innocent and sweet. I like that instead. Yes, he just thumbs down as he walks away.
Be angry.
Like the emperor in a gladiator match.
Oh my god. Unreal.
Oh.
So, what else are you all doing in this?
Toko's gonna raid the food.
You do so, yeah. It
And
is very,
then
very
she is-
nice.
Also, gonna head over to Mod.
Damn it.
Or you know what? No, I can let
No,
Johanna.
you do it. This scene's gonna be better if it's you.
No. Okay, fine.
Go.
She's gonna slink up to next to Mod and go like, crazy party, am I right?
Yeah, and right now she was in the middle of like fake listening to some Chad noble guy that's trying to
Chad?
Please, Lord Chaddington of Rothbury, please.
Chad Nobleman.
Hashtag,
Like Chernobyl.
hashtag Chad Nobleman.
And
like
she turns to you and goes, she turns and goes, "Oh, good to see you. Yes, let's go catch up." And she just immediately like grabs your arm and pulls you away. It's like, Thank you,
Okay.
God.
Bye. She's
and,
like trying not to drop the plate of food she's got in the other hand.
and you guys walk like to where there's like a group of people inside. Like, oh, thank you, God, he was boring.
Yes. I just thought you were being very forward.
No, but it was. I wanted out of that conversation.
Entirely fair. Would you like a cheese?
Sure. And she takes one.
Yes. You seem a little grumpy. Not a big fan of all these peoples.
I'm only here because my mother wants me here, really.
I see. I don't understand. My parents are lovely. But I can try to keep you company. If you don't want to see more of the whatever his name is.
Oh, I don't know. I stopped listening after the first word.
I will say some men do tend to find me a bit, and she kind of looks at herself, intimidating.
Well, he's certainly more interesting than him. And she kind of nods back at that Chad, who is very clear has his pride hurt now.
Good.
I love how you say Chad so much.
Fucking Chad.
Yeah.
The Chad.
I was gonna say it's the holding on the A. Chad. Love it. Love it.
Definitely.
Colin, don't ever change, you beautiful being.
Beautiful.
Definitely, Chad's definitely like the fantasy like frat boy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He restarted his story to the person, just whoever was next to him.
Actually, I have other friends that you might be interested in meeting. Nothing like these, what are they called? Chads.
Yes.
Um,
Oh, it certainly will probably be more interesting than the rest of this party.
she immediately just sticks a hand up, like it was just way over the crowd, because she's 6'4", and just like waves down Gehenna.
Hey, hey. Everything
here.
okay? You need something?
Yes, would you also like a cheese?
Sure. Take a cheese.
She got a bunch of like
Measurements
little
of
cube
cheese.
cheese.
Like a cube of cheese, or a slice of cheese. What are we talking
No, it's like
about?
I know it's like
crack
a thing, but I'm
single.
thinking like
Like
the
a Lunchable.
the cubes of
Crack
cheese with like a
single.
toothpick
Just a
and maybe
baby
like
bell.
a slice of salami rolled up on it.
Oh my
Anyway,
god.
she just grabbed
A
a handful
little
of stuff and stuck it on a
cheese.
plate.
Prosciutto and mozzarella.
It's like, mod, I believe. Yes, this is a Gehenna. Nothing like a Chad. Oh, I am Toko, by the way.
Nice to meet you. I'm Maud Blanche. And frankly, you two look like some of the more interesting ones at this party. So, pleasure to meet you.
Take that as a compliment.
Oh, nice. It doesn't seem like Mod is having a very good time.
Yeah, a lot of these people seem like they're about as interesting as she looks at the cheese she was just given.
Yeah, that's
Do
one way
not
of
diss
putting
the
it.
cheese.
Fair enough. I feel like the cheese is probably more interesting than some of these people.
Yes, at least it is tasty.
Yes.
Yes.
I wouldn't
How-
be here if I didn't have to be. My mother's constantly going on about, oh, the family lineage, finding a suitor, that sort of thing. But
Pain in the ass. Families, am I right?
yes, my family's not that bad, but that can be a bit of a pain sometimes.
Fair enough.
Toko just staring and I love my parents.
Meanwhile, I'm sitting here sketching out sad parents club pins that I eventually want to make.
Toko's the only one not in it.
No, Shahara has. Anyway.
Wait, y'all got parents?
Don't say it in front of Technoblade.
It's like that one. It's like that one meme. It's that one meme of like people were going around comparing things, and then just the last guy's like, "Wait, you guys are doing X, Y."
It was literally earlier that the original line is, "You guys are getting paid," and I had that moment with Liv's joke
You guys
earlier.
have parents?
Y'all got parents? Wild. Could not be me.
Can't relate.
Parents allowed.
Talking
It's
to
like
a
a
man,
no
it
girls
couldn't
allowed
be
sign
me.
with the R backwards. No parents allowed. Anyway.
But how about to liven up the party, we do a little bit of mischief.
And what did you have in mind?
I do not know. That is why I got Gehenna.
That's fair.
See, I don't know what is going too far.
And so you get the criminal.
You know what not to get arrested.
Yeah, she knows what's the people are. So
The rules here are so finicky, I don't know.
here's the thing. Something I've always wanted to do. Never done it because usually I'm here and I'm more usually at similar things. Never one this fancy in a more official capacity. Something I've always wanted to do though. Right? You know how people's got those matching pocket squares to their suits?
Yes.
Swapped people's. Just see if they notice.
Well,
How are you
yes.
going to get them and swap them? And how can we
I have
help?
my ways. What?
I wanted it to be a group activity.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. Maybe something else.
Well, I mean, we could distract them.
You could. Yeah, but that's not really when it's something here, you got to be a little more. And she just kind of steps towards Toko and kind of like fixes her dress a little. Intimate, and one of the laces comes untied.
Hey, listen, if this top comes down, mine comes out.
Fair enough.
And she
Is that a
fixes it.
promise, ma'am?
She took out the front, okay? The only thing holding this thing together is gold ribbon.
Is it one gold ribbon or is it like
Yeah.
several? Oh,
That's a one ribbon.
Yeah, it starts at the it's like a corsetry. Like you start it like
yeah.
it's one at the bottom, you lace it up and it's tied at the top.
I don't know how corsetry works. and it's probably not untied, but like shifted a little, and you didn't notice.
Yeah, shifted. She's like fixing it.
Yeah.
And Maud kind of like looks over at her brother Pierre and says, Pierre's certainly having fun. He always does at these events. And you see Pierre over there, kind of the epitome of the next in line for the throne sort of thing. He's just having a ball, chatting it up, making jokes, etc.
I think while they're up to that, Shahara would have gone over to the table and would have grabbed 2 cups of wine and would have walked over to Anar.
Bitch. Anar takes a glass of wine, just kind of like nods, like, thank you.
Do you want to see where that courtyard is?
Okay, yeah, sure. Right now? Yes,
won't
I mean,
notice.
yes, go, take me. And just like,
Oh.
shoves your hand.
Okay, take you by the hand, and I walk down some hallways out to the courtyard.
Yeah, you do so. The courtyard is very nice. There have been actively, like, it seems that magical flames set on the fountain within the courtyard, probably continual flames of some sort just to keep it lit. And it's really nice because like elements of the fountain are frozen, and so it kind of like glitters off of the fountain itself.
I'm also picturing, like, instead of like fairy lights, it's just dancing lights that's been like held in place.
Probably.
It's just like very ambient and like nice. I know sometimes when I get overwhelmed with things, this is where I come.
You perform for this family, right? Like, this is kind of your gig outside of running the bar with a bunch of strangers.
Johanna and I have known each other for a little while, but yeah,
Johanna's an interesting person.
very much so.
Yeah. I respect her, but interesting nonetheless.
She's good people. I don't know enough about Kula and Toku yet, but they seem nice.
I mean, we all kind of got thrown into a situation together, but I don't think they're bad people. Mr. Kula is quite truly a genius. I think so. A little questionable sometimes, but
Have you seen them actually
bright
make something?
mind.
I haven't actually witnessed this myself.
no. But I know that Mr. Kula is going to just one day create something that's just going to blow us out of the water. And Toko is, I don't think I know a better well, I mean, I suppose one of the best people I know. Incredible heart, very funny.
I almost feel bad that Kula keeps getting called baby.
I mean, he is allegedly, from what he has told me, is a full-grown kobold man. but I will be honest with you, I've never met a kobold before, so I don't know what that means.
I didn't
I'm
know.
kind of just playing it all by ear with him.
I also have not met a kobold before. So, but yeah. No, I think we found ourselves with... I mean, if anyone was going to get thrown into owning property together, I think it worked out pretty well.
Yeah, I'd say so. I feel the same way.
Yeah.
I am also really glad that we got sort of thrown together. I mean, you know that I've seen your performances and such, but
I'm really glad they got to know you too.
Yeah, that.
Are you okay? You're looking a little...
Oh no, am I turning blue? Oh no. I'm okay, I promise. It gets warm. Man, I know we're outside and it's the dead of winter, but isn't it warm? Wow. Whew.
Yes, it does get really warm with all the people, which is why I sort of run away sometimes. But, yeah. I should probably head backstage. I think I might be performing soon.
Okay.
But yeah, if you need to get away for a little bit, it's a comfortable spot. And I hope you like the wine, okay?
Yeah, you're gonna do amazing. You're a beautiful... You're beautiful, and you're gonna do amazing.
You're beautiful too. Take off.
Yep.
While Shahara goes backstage to prepare and whatnot, and Anar probably just sits in silence outside for a bit.
Exactly that. Exactly. Just like she is blue from the forehead to her chest, just blue.
Just restarting, downloading an update.
Just rebooting the whole fucking system, bro.
See,
Rebooting the whole system, sis.
Usually in real life, like, Cole is usually an R, so I don't know where this came from. I feel like I handled that really well, given who I am as a person.
You got tired of me fucking making fun of you on stream.
The opposite of that.
But meanwhile, Kua, Jenna, and Toku, what are you guys doing? Well, Anar not Anar, Shahar prepares for R.
I mean, Anar's probably also preparing. Yeah.
That's terrifying.
I have to leave. I have to eject myself from this mortal plane.
Before Shahar even performs, you'd never.
Oh no, I'm like breathing, I'm getting myself together, and then I'm going to position myself in the back of the room so I could watch the performance while still far away that maybe she doesn't see me in the crowd freaking out. This has been a lot of intense eye contact. I cannot be that close.
Don't stare dead on it. It's blinding.
Yeah.
I cannot be perceived right now.
So,
I wish to not be perceived.
Jenna, Toku, and Kula. I'm gonna have you guys go ahead and make perception checks.
Cool.
I don't like that.
I had a better idea for mischief.
14.
Yeah.
Damn it. 10.
Lose my perception.
Oh, nope. Sorry, wrong character. Again.
19.
19. So Toku and Kula, you guys probably notice Cyril, the patriarch of the family, kind of stops talking to some people, and then slowly kind of starts to make his way out of the room. like not immediately just like leaves the room, like slowly inching his way towards the door. Once it seems like he feels like he's out of sight, he just kind of he walks around a corner.
Is it like, does he like abruptly leave the conversation? Is it like an odd thing?
It seems like they were in the middle of something and he had to excuse himself.
Who's this?
This is Cyril, the patriarch.
That's odd.
Did he just leave mid-conversation?
I think so. Hey, Gehenna, we may need to put mischief on hold for a second.
Right. Yeah. She's in the middle of getting information on who Maud kind of doesn't like most and who she doesn't like second to most, and gonna try and make them get into a fight.
Ah, there it is. The chaos I thought I lost.
Yeah.
So,
like a nobleman's fight, like a "you spilled your drink on me, sir." You know, kind of.
like gonna bump one's elbow, so he goes, "Ooh."
Yeah.
And now we must
Why?
duel.
Yeah.
One of us will not see the dawn.
Just watching rich people yell at each other is fun.
That too, yeah. But Toko's probably gonna tell Gehenna what she saw. He's like, it's a little odd, and I know you are a bit sneakier than I am. Could you like check it out?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because it's a little suspicious.
Maybe it has something to do with before.
Wink.
Before what?
Don't worry. It's a secret. I will tell you
What?
later. I'll tell you later. It is okay. Shh.
Not
Have
shush me.
we walked away from Maud at this point? I hope.
Yeah, I
Maud
kind of
has
like
probably
pulled you aside.
Yeah, Maud's probably gotten caught up in some conversation with some
Yeah.
noble.
Especially because that's like her dad. I probably
Yeah,
like,
no,
tugged
exactly,
you aside.
that's why I
Like,
was
hey, can you like look
hoping.
into this?
So I think Gehenna is sort of gonna blend into the background for a little bit to get to like a courtyard area where she's outside, and when she's outside, switch to instead of trying to social stealth, straight up stealth, and try and figure out where he went based on where he went. What?
I get what you mean.
Yeah.
He's not that hard to follow. He's going relatively slowly, trying to stay out of sight. But having been pointed out, you can definitely go ahead and just make a general stealth check for me, though.
Fuck, that's only a 13.
13? Okay.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, 13.
13? He doesn't seem to notice you. So,
Okay.
luckily, passive perception not that high. But as you creep along, he eventually he did a loop or two around some hallways of the house and then heads out through a back door, and following him, he heads to the stables.
Mm. Okay.
The stables again.
Yes. I'm gonna follow and try to keep out of sight. I don't know how to tell anyone where we're off to. Can we see like a window that attaches to the party?
It's probably like one or two relatively large windows, just that you'd see in a dining room, because it was once a dining room.
Okay. I'm gonna.
I feel like Toko and Kulo probably like were watching,
Yeah, I'd say.
right? I mean, does that
Yeah.
seem like we
You
would
could probably
kind of?
you'd probably see Jenna walking out. Like you'd probably see Cyril walk by the window, and then Jenna like creep by the window.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something you wouldn't notice unless you were looking for me, or had a higher passive perception than 13.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's just gonna like stable. House, animal.
Gotcha.
It
Yeah.
makes no sense, but you can figure it out.
You probably duck behind, quickly duck behind the frozen fountain as he before he enters the stable, he looks around, seems there's no one that he knows of there, and then enters the stables.
I'm definitely picturing like a Scooby-Doo montage episode right now.
Is there any way I can sort of observe what's going on in the stable without being obvious?
It seems the door wasn't locked. It was still left like slightly open, so you could probably slip in at the very least.
Cool. And I'm going to try and slip in.
Okay. I will allow you to choose whether you reuse your current stealth check or.
I'll try for a better one.
That's fair.
Oh,
A 15.
Better.
It's my third 7
by
of
2.
the night.
And it's enough. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you creep in, you sort of like doing that thing where like you open the door just enough for you to like slip through without opening it more. You can hear voices coming from kind of like the back storage room of the stable.
Creeping. Straight up creeping. Just
Yeah, and you notice the door is closed, but you kind of like crack it open a bit, and you see Cyril standing there, definitely in a very apprehensive pose, and another figure, completely hooded in all black. What would be there is for a face, you just see a metal mask. It's a silver metal mask.
Any similarity to the metal masked lady we saw the other day? Or maybe not metal, but masked lady.
No.
Okay.
Based on stature and just general stature, you can probably assume that this figure is a male. But you can see they definitely seem to be having a very intense conversation as you hear the words, "I would have expected better from a noble family with esteem in acquiring artifacts such as yourself." And then Cyril follows up with a, yes, I apologize, but Urshel has been much too abrasive to work with. I promise we're on to something. We'll deliver it soon. And then the figure kind of pauses for a moment and just says, "I expect you will. Now go enjoy your little party, but I expect no more frivolous distractions until you've acquired the stone for me. Is that clear?" And he just kind of nods. And then the figure says, "Good," and steps back, mutters a few arcane incantations, and then gone from existence. Just gone. As
Scary.
Cyril just kind of like, right, and starts to make his way out. As you notice this and you're gone.
Yep. Halfway to the boat. No. Almost back at the party.
Yeah. You probably enter back into the ballroom, and like a minute or two later, you guys see Cyril enter back in and begin his conversations again.
Yep. Then I will catch back up with my companions, hopefully before the show. My companions besides Shahar, who I cannot probably find, and most likely not Anar, but depends on Liv.
Anar is like kind of hanging out towards the back anyway, so like I don't know, maybe if that's where the door is, you would see her. But I think she's fully like posted up against the wall, kind of leaning back, watching both the crowd and the show.
Yeah. I think Johanna will offer an arm, kind of in that like noble way, and say, "We got business to discuss a little bit."
Anar offers hers back.
And Jenna puts hers in Anar's, like she's seen people do at things like this.
Yeah, she's guessing the same thing. I think she didn't actually know to take yours. She just mirrored the action.
Valid. Super valid.
It's
But that totally
adorable.
works.
And is gonna lead Anar to the other two, unless you were gonna say something.
Basically that she walks with you.
And then now we get into this little huddle. We're gonna have to tell Shahar about, and we will. But right. So stables. There was a big hooded individual. Well, big compared to me. I don't know how big in general. Wearing a solid metal mask. Couldn't really make out much besides a pretty deep voice.
Hmm.
But he was talking about how he was expecting better out of a noble family with a sort of penchant for dealing in antiquities. And, Cyril was being a little dodgy, I'm sorry, I'm trying my best, but Urstel was a little abrasive to work with. So we've got definite confirmation that it's Cyril working with our Splinter Zent. And they're moving something big. He said he'd have it soon, and then the guy poofed out of existence, just like that.
What was it they were wanting?
Did he say stone?
It's stone. Yeah.
He might not have said it, but we've established within the
Yeah,
group.
that's
It's also been established.
I was wondering if he said it or if I just inserted it with.
You did say it.
Okay. Yeah, looking for that stone that we heard so much
yes.
about.
That is worrying. How is Shahar going to take that?
Not sure. We gotta tell her though.
Well, I did see the veal here earlier. I might be able to talk to him and see if we can. Do you think it would be good to share this information with him, since he is also working against the split party?
Yeah.
With
Well,
that stone.
what's he gonna do with it? Is he gonna cause chaos in the streets, going to war with his own faction, or is he?
The
more
veal is
subtle
not
than that.
really a chaos kind of person. He's very much. There's a reason he's at a party like this. Some of his associates, mayhaps, but I would expect him out of all of them to kind of have a bit more what is the tact.
I'll leave it to your judgment then.
So I can try to talk to him later. See if he likes my dress.
Be shocked if he didn't.
Yes, I know it is great.
You guys have probably got some time before the show starts, as there have been various performances, mostly like musical instruments, that sort of thing. And if you'd like to, you could go talk to Davil right now. He seems to be in conversation with a noblewoman.
Okay. Did either of kind of glances at Kula or Johanna, did either of you want to come with me? What about you, Anar? Although I know you're probably very excited for this performance.
I can function. I can
All
do
out.
work. Listen. I don't.
I'm sorry. You seem very blue, is all I am saying.
I don't know what you all are talking about, or what you're trying to insinuate, or what you are trying to say.
Okay. It was a concern. I just want to know if any of you want to come, or if you would rather I just go talk to Devil myself.
Whatever you need me to do, wherever you need me, I will be, and I will get the job done.
That's not what I asked. Looks at Johanna. Sorry.
I'm probably not going to be going to your friend. I imagine probably if our other looks at Kula, friend from before doesn't wink. Yep, I knew that was coming. If our friend from before is here, he's probably got eyes on your friend, and that means fewer eyes on me. And I'm going to go make chaos with Maud.
You have fun. It looks like she might
chaos with
need a little
Maud. Are you sure you're
distraction.
going to be able to focus on the job?
What?
That
doesn't.
And our stomps off.
It doesn't even make sense.
You want to go?
Go ahead, Jenna, and make probably a sleight, if you're trying to get two nobles into a fight, probably a sleight of hand check.
Yeah. Like one of them spills wine on the other, that type of
That's a
stuff.
sleight of hand check.
Oh, that's my best roll of the game. It's my first double digits roll. No, wait, I had that intelligence check earlier. It's an 18. No, wait.
Yeah.
No, that's acrobatics. It's a 16.
Still good. Still
Yeah.
good.
Yes.
Yeah. You find that Chad from before and the other and just some other smarmy looking nobleman.
Brad.
Yeah, Brad.
Oh.
Chad
Uh,
and Brad.
As you just managed to like nudge someone their drink and disappear into the crowd before they realize who did it, and it looks like the other did it, and they just they start throwing insults at each other, and then they just start fist fighting to the point where the bodyguard of the Belanges, Herbaz, comes in, grabs them both by like the scruff of the neck, and just throws them out the front door.
I was mod reacting.
She is just like leaning back on the drink table, sipping a glass of wine, watching it all unfold.
Oh
Did
my
we get a
God.
smile?
Oh yeah, she smiles at that. Just like a smirk as he's drinking the wine. Right. So, going back to
Excellent.
Davil. Davil seems to be in conversation with a noble woman, and as you approach, he says, "Oh, Toku, I didn't realize you were here. Let me introduce you to Esvel Rosnar, a noble in the family of the Rosnar line, of course. They're existed and are now more recently reestablished." And she turns to you and kind of meets your gaze, and she has like shoulder length, like straight, like dark black hair, and these very like piercing light blue eyes.
I narrow my eyes.
All right.
Do I recognize those blue eyes?
They seem familiar.
Like, I kind of narrow my eyes and I'm like, it's very nice to meet you. And I hold out my hand, kind of like for a handshake.
Nice to meet you as well.
Or to take her hand at least.
Yeah, she'd shake your hand.
And Toko's gonna do the thing where she leans down and kisses her knuckles.
It's really not necessary. We're not that highly established of a noble family yet.
Oh no, but when you see a flower as lovely as yourself, you must pay respect.
Charming.
It's a ball. Everybody's just getting it.
Toko's got
Everybody's-
game.
Everybody's just
Toko's
pulling
eyes are definitely narrowed
ass.
and like, kind of like, she's like, I wonder if she recognizes me. I look very different today. Not that she's like, not one of the
You can
only
make an
full
insight
orcs.
check. Yeah, go ahead and make an insight
Yeah.
check to see if there's a like flicker of recognition in her eyes.
I'd be amazed if there weren't.
Well, but she gotta hide the fact that I know who she is. Shit. What was it? Insight?
Yes.
That's an 11.
11. It's probably enough to get an idea. It's like the way that she talked to you, it's definitely, she gets an idea, you get an idea that she knows who you are.
Interesting. Yes. So it is very, very lovely to meet you. Like you said, I am Toko, old friend of his. Yes. Speaking of, I do need to talk to you, Devil. Perhaps a little bit in private.
Excuse us, that's Vel. And she says, "Oh, it's no problem at all." And he walks off with you. No, she probably more of she excuses herself and just
And
goes
she-
like and gets a drink or something.
She does look over her shoulder and kind of murmurs to where Devil doesn't hear, but she does, like, lovely meeting you again. And gives a wink and walks after Devil.
Was that to where Dabble couldn't hear, or it was just to where Toku could hear?
So to where Devil couldn't hear, but like it was specifically directed at her.
Gotcha.
Like,
Okay.
like an under her breath, nice to meet you again, and a wink, and then followed Devil.
You get an idea of like she looks at you for a second and then just continues walking as if nothing happened.
Interesting. Very interesting night this is. Are all parties like this?
There's a lot that happens at parties. It's where deals are made usually.
Much more intense than bonfires, surprisingly. Anyway, so you know about like the whole, I'm going to pronounce things wrong, Zephyrim thing, the split and
Zephyrim,
the
yes.
stone.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we kind of learned a bit more about the others yet. the other side and how they're looking for this stone, and we know who is helping them try to get this stone.
Go on.
It is our lovely hosts here. They have been perhaps hired, perhaps blackmailed, I don't know their life, to get this stone for them, and there was like a person in a hood with a metal mask.
Hood and a
Very
metal mask.
strange.
Not aware
Creepy
of anyone in a
even.
hood and a metal mask, but it seems... Huh. Well, I had suspicions about them. What sort of evidence have you got?
Ah, yes. Well, good friend, who you met at the tavern the other day, she actually followed our host out into, I think, the barn, and saw them conversing about this stone
Right.
and how it's like, I'm so disappointed in you. You should have this stone by now. No more frivolous activities. That sort of thing.
That's not enough, unfortunately.
So I thought
Word of
that
mouth.
perhaps we could unite and help with this whole thing, because it just seems like bad juju.
Yes, so I could just definitely help, so we now have suspicions confirmed. We can definitely do some insight or research into it.
Okay, perfect, great. I did promise them we'd kind of keep it on a down low, no chaos, no, gang wars.
That's not my style.
Exactly, that's what I said. I know it's a couple of the others' style. But I know I can trust you.
Well, they listen to me at the very least. That being said, that's interesting. Well, unfortunately, that information's not enough it's not proof enough. Word of mouth won't do much. I couldn't get proper investigation done into them by anonymous tip or anything. It's just word of mouth, and nobles have particular protections in Waterdeep.
If only we had some sort of magical device that could record visuals and audios.
It would be
Too bad.
very magnificent, yes.
So, how would you how would we be able to get any sort of proof, do you think?
A letter of some sort, some sort of correspondence.
So we need to ransack.
Some sort of physical evidence, really.
Are there any laws about illegally obtained evidence?
Yes.
I don't know the laws very well here.
In the sense that if you got the evidence through illegal means, you might be tried for those illegal means, but it can always be dropped off as an anonymous tip and whatnot. There are ways around it.
Ah. Weird. Okay. I will talk to my people. You can try to talk to your people with whatever it is you can do. And I'll try to keep in touch. Also, do you know how to train a flying snake to send messages?
I mean, we do it all the time, yes?
Hmm?
We do it all the time in the Zentarim. It's our preferred method of communication.
Right, no, I mean, how can I do that? I have Peggy.
Oh, well, I could probably write something up, give you a general guide as to do that.
Okay, good, fantastic. So you might get a visit from a bejeweled, flying snake. Please let her go.
Oh,
She is mine.
bedazzled.
I will kill anyone who harms her.
Noted. I'm going
Great.
to go check up on Esvel once again.
All right, well, I'm going to go back to some friends, enjoy the show, get a little more information on the other lady, and then I will convene at some later date.
Good seeing you here. And he walks away and walks off towards where Esvel goes.
Bye, good talking to you. Okay, have a good time, yes.
All right. And with that, probably at this point, Marine, the matriarch of the family, steps up and says, thank you all for coming. We have our last performance of the night, the wonderful and legendary Shahara. And she kind of just gestures, and to an extent, you see the lights to an extent kind of dim a little bit. And Shahara, go ahead and describe what your performance looks like.
Oh god. Okay. So the music starts and it's really slow, and I feel like the stage is dark, and it's like those two stage lights, so like she's like you can't see her, she's a silhouette, and the dance like is very much like, I don't know, like it starts off really slow and she pulls out her blades, and I'm like nervous. I'm not even on stage right now. What is happening? Okay. Pulls out her swords, and it kind of just like flows into, if it's like it's softer than wushu. It's very twirly, like very slow movements at first as the music picks up, and I can't. I'm like nervous. Okay,
You got this.
I don't.
Got it!
Got
I
this.
Do
We
Yeah,
believe in you!
Great.
Love you.
Aw.
You're okay. Look,
You're golden.
Why am I so
we
nervous?
believe in you.
You're-
Anar believes in Shahara. It's all
this is-
true.
She's done this
Listen,
100
Anar
times,
believes-
and I'd like.
That's more
I
than
don't-
believe in
I think the
Shahara.
hardest part is like I'm a visual person, so like I have to
Mhm.
picture it before I can say it, and I'm just like I don't know. She moves the swords and makes the
Yeah,
dice.
there's a swirling dance of blades and whatnot, and very intricate moves as blades are tossed in the air and caught. And what would you say is like kind of the big climax of the dance, so to say?
I feel like the swords are taken and like thrown up in the air as she does like this sort of like backflip like gymnastics sort of move and ends up catching the swords, and as she swoops back around, fire illuminates from the swords.
Yeah, and as you hold this pose up in the air and fire illuminating the swords, all of you hear a loud crack from the audience and a flash, some sort of flash and a bit of smoke. What's your AC?
Oh,
Without armor. You're not wearing
Someone's
armor.
Someone's
Wait.
getting
Wearing armor,
murdered.
though.
I'm
Specifically, all of us, or specifically
Specifically
Shahar?
Shahar. Specifically Shahar.
13.
13. Oh yeah, that's a hit.
Oh shit.
No, specifically Shahar for AC, or specifically Shahar notices this?
No, Shahar's
no,
getting
this is-
hit.
Her car got shot.
Yeah.
Anar would like to rage. I know I don't have any levels in Barbarian, but
The energy is
Taking
there.
levels now. Here we go.
You take 11 points of piercing damage and 13 points of poison damage, as you just feel a sharp pain in your abdomen.
Wait, 13
Are you
and
alive?
11?
Yeah, it's 24 damage too.
Oh, I'm out.
As Shahar just keels over a lot, and you see just blood coming from her abdomen, and she just collapses on the stage. And all of you see some sort of figure break from the audience and go sprinting towards the door. And that's what we'll pick up next week, I think.
You!
What the
You!
Dare you?
Colin, what the fuck?
How could
You know
you
what?
do this to me?
You know what? The craziest thing is, I was sitting here during just thinking, there was something somebody was doing. I was sitting here, I was like, damn, when was the last time we had combat? I'm gonna fucking hurt you some way, somehow. I don't know. I don't mean
Someone's
that.
gonna die.
Me! I start
It's
the
not
next session
Shahar.
rolling death
No, it's not
saves.
Shahar. I'm a healer. I don't need anything for that.
Oh my
I've got a
god,
brand.
they haven't even kissed. No!
Maybe you will now. You'll cradle her dying body in your arms.
Oh my god.
Can't bury the
We already get a new
gays.
PC, guys.
Hey!
No, I don't want to draw another portrait, please.
Also, I'll have you know that my AC was 18, And then I realized I'm in a dress with
Not wearing
like
armor.
that leaves very little to the imagination. So I took the chainmail off, and my AC's 10 because I have a -2 to dexterity.
That's amazing.
What a better time to strike than at a ball
I just
where none
realized
of you are
I'm
wearing
not wearing
armor.
chainmail currently. Damn.
None of you are wearing armor currently.
If I was wearing my boss's jacket, I would have made an argument that it might be armored, but I'm
That
not.
could be.
No, you had a specially tailored
Yep.
jacket. Haha.
I'm wearing
Made of
Shahar's
love.
cute jacket, so I'm only 14 instead of 15.
Joke's on you. It's just polyester.
Oh no. I'm gonna stab a motherfucker.
Wow.
Yeah, I've got that grease and firebolt ready to go. Like, there will be casualties.
Wow.
Deserved. Deserved.
God.
Wow, that's
Toko's
a
gonna go in
cliffhanger.
full village battle mode.
Hell yeah. Oh my god.
I've been sitting on that for weeks.
Yeah.
And I was
fair.
getting ready to
Sick
do like a
bastard.
massive whistle.
Colin.
Like during
Yeah,
that,
I was
I'm
looking
sure...
at the time and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a perfect end for session time.
Son of a motherfucker.
Colin, you
God.
animal. I love it.
I will say during the thing, Toko did that like really loud whistle you do when you like stick 2 fingers in your mouth. Except she doesn't have to do that. She just used her tusks help her with that.
Nice.
I love
Excellent.
that. I love that.
Not a wolf whistle, but that like really loud cheering whistle.
I was gonna do what I did at my first open mic at school, which was I came from a sports background, and people were like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Yeah," and I felt so bad in the moment, but I was like, "Oh, right, that's okay."
Alrighty. Well, thank you everyone for attending this week. See you next week as we figure out what happens there. Yeah, let's go ahead and do outros. Reverse order. How you feeling, Cole?
Dead.
Dead.
Unconscious. Knocked me right off
fair.
my feet.
Unconscious.
Just
Not feeling much.
yeah. I usually say dead inside, but I think I'm dead on the outside too. No.
Not quite anything to say about it.
I super enjoyed this session, and getting to like interact with everybody was super fun. That sounded more like a goodbye than I wanted it to. She'll be back, I hope. Fingers crossed. Yeah. Hi, howdy, bye. You can find me at Cole Moriel on Twitter. You can catch me here on Tuesdays, obviously, playing this, and on Mondays over at Friends Who Roll Dice, playing my Moon Tiefling, Eridan, who also was just at a fancy party, so this has just been a week of fancy parties. Keep an eye on my Twitter. I'm going to be releasing new Mind in the Martyr portraits for our new players. They're coming along so slowly, and one day I will finish them. One day.
Got this.
Yeah. Feral Goblin Mom loves you. Be gay, do crime, and catch you next week.
Draku.
Hi, I'm Draku. That was fun, but Kula's definitely gonna have some, yeah, I'm not even kidding, grease firebolt as soon as I'm able to. That's gonna be fun.
Don't burn the crowd, please.
Oh, I'm gonna burn everything.
Damn straight.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, no, that was super fun, and what a great cliffhanger. But yes, I'm excited. I'm just so excited now. But yeah, y'all can catch me at Draku on Twitter, Draku3690 here on Twitch. Like I said, I'm a variety streamer. I took an involuntary break with all that snow stuff last week, so my schedule's a little off still this week, but I've been basically just playing Destiny 2. So if you like Destiny 2, I also do some Baldur's Gate at some time, and Fallout 76. So lots of fun times. So y'all can catch me there. Yay.
Lily.
Hi, I'm Lily at Lillianapolis on Twitter. You can find me here, and Thursdays as a guest in the Team Drake game at Night Raider Tea is in the beverage. And I am ready to stab a bitch. But that'll have to wait a week.
Boo.
I love you, Colin. That was an amazing ending. Great cliffhanger.
I've been waiting for it.
Infuriated. But yeah, please follow me on Twitter so you can perceive me do dumb shit.
Alrighty. Leah.
It's me. I'm in full panic mode. I don't know if I need to shoot the guy who just ran or run straight to Shahar to heal her.
You got a week to think about it.
Yeah, apparently.
Bastard.
God. And after I got some, like, tasty lore. Like, just a little bit.
A
God.
morsel. A
A
lorsel.
morsel. Flirted with death, baby. I know what potion she has. Okay, it's I'm in danger.
Potion
I can't
seller.
believe everyone in chat right now. Drac, what the fuck? Already assuming I'm dead over here.
A sick bastard through and through.
Colin, you put an F too.
That's what I'm saying!
All right.
Anyway,
Liv.
I've
Keep going.
sorry, you can
Very
find
good.
me at that geeky artist on Twitter. I almost said Tumblr. Don't look there. Twitter.
Dark place.
And on Sundays at 6:30 EST, I have it on the wall. I'm gonna be playing Oops All Barovians, a heavily homebrewed Curse of Strahd game where everyone, as you can guess, is Barovian, as a gorgeous, soft goth boy himbo, Emmerich, who's a gravedigger, grave cleric. Yes,
So
another
quiet and soft. I love him.
So if you want to come see my corpse impression, corpse husband, by the way, not just a dead body. I understand the gravedigger might have been like a red herring, but anyway, go check that out Sundays on our Derek P on Twitch.
Alrighty. And Liv.
Hi, I'm Liv. You really should follow me on Twitter at liveinaday because that is where you'll see my schedule because I am all over the place. But on Mondays, I am under the table and we are playing a solar punk TTRPG game where I'm not human, so that's fun. Here I am into deep, being gay, doing heists. On Wednesdays, I'm over at Weave the Tale, and we are exploring the Black Void. Black Void is like a new game that's coming out. It's very like space exploration, but with like a Cthulhu Eldritch horror spin to it. It's a lot of fun. It just debuted last week. We actually had a fancy party last week, and tomorrow we are going into space. Or the void, whichever you prefer. So you should definitely check that out. It's honestly a lot of fun. The cast is amazing, and I'm very, very excited that I get to hang out with these cool people. And then on Fridays, I am part of a Parliament of Owls. We are getting really close to our last couple of episodes. It's a 4-episode run, and then we're going to take a little break and then come back. But it's me, a couple of my other friends, including Drac, who's on Log Horizon. So we're just playing evil people, and you can see how long it takes for me to finally kill him. So you should definitely come watch on Fridays. It's a good time. I also do a pretty decent ASMR voice, so since Leah's doing Corpse Husband, I'm doing ASMR to fall asleep to.
And
I said Log Horizon, didn't I?
You did say Log Horizon.
Whatever lizard
Show
shit
tomorrow.
he does. The show tomorrow.
How did you
Infinite
say
Horizon.
log?
Oh, I
Because I'm an
totally
anime
missed
Log
nerd.
that.
Horizon.
I'm fucking. I have to leave.
Why is it?
Liv, you are
Oh,
perfect. Never change.
That's a damn lie.
I'm actually incapable of telling lies. I cry when I do, so.
That's actually true. We've talked about this.
Like nice out, but less gross.
All right.
No, like Cole legitimately cries. It's a little funny. But by funny I mean endearing, and I love you.
All right. Alrighty, last. Hi, I'm Colin at Colin_C_Kelly on Twitter.
Criminal.
I do
An actual criminal wanted
Tweet
by
at
the
him.
FBI.
various
If you
things.
see this man, please call your local. I mean, listen, a cab. But if you see this man, please call your local law enforcement.
Call your local Griffin Guard or whatever.
Griffin Cavalry, yeah.
Call your
That's
local
it, yep.
Griffin Cavalry.
Oh, we
if you
finally
see
learned what the
this
C
man.
stands for. Criminal.
Colin Criminal Kelly.
That's
my
each
name.
All
Don't wear it out.
Collins are.
Each a fit in chat.
My name. Don't wear it out. But yeah, I do various things. I publish some stuff. I was writing things, and I have actually unironically written in a goblin NPC called Groose, who's a were-rat, i.e. Ratman.
Excellent.
I love it.
I don't know why.
Bruce Grain.
Point. Just Groose right now. I'm debating how hard on the nose I want the reference to be. But yeah, I do a couple other things. I've done stuff with other channels. My main thing right now is I do my Rise of the Runelords podcast on Saturdays. That can be found in the bio, and also I do this, of course. So some outgoing announcements. The VOD for this is obviously available immediately on Twitch. But for those watching on YouTube, it is on YouTube on Saturdays. So yeah. Of course, Infinite Horizon tomorrow, 6 p.m. PST. 7 p.m. on Saturday is Ramblemancy, and then I think it was 6 p.m. this Saturday is the Borderlands stream. Yep, 6 p.m. That's all PST, of course. And yeah, a good way to support us, subbing on Twitch. Great way to do that. You also get access to all of the Patreon rewards if you're subbed on Twitch as well. So that's a good thing to do. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Oh, also, yeah, we have a Patreon. I'll also join the Discord if you want to talk about this and rag on me about how I caused a cliffhanger this session.
I love cliffhangers, like, for real, though. Like, I would have preferred not, to be unconscious, but, it's fine.
You would prefer not to be a victim.
Yeah. But that's okay.
Bully this man on Twitter.
An option.
No,
No.
don't listen. I'm the only person that's allowed to cyberbully. I'm only allowed to cyberbully one person. They know what they did, and but for the most part, we will be bullying Colin in our Discord.
Oh,
Don't
yeah,
worry.
absolutely.
And I will be showering him in love on Twitter because
Yeah, love on Twitter.
roasting in the Discord.
The duality of man.
The energy
Yes.
of in the streets and in the sheets that has. Anyway,
It's called
Thank you for
Discord for a
watching.
reason.
Yeah. Oh. Bye, I guess. You're going out on that note.
We're a lot.
yes,
We're a lot. I'm sorry.
Bye.
it's been
Thanks
a
for
week.
hanging out.
It's been a week. Bye, everybody. We love you.
Bye.
Good night.